Not everyone walks the path of the ordinary. Some are born with something different, something the world can't quite explain. A mark, a feeling, a quiet knowing that whispers, "You were meant for more." If you've ever sensed this, if you've ever felt like you just don't fit into the mold, you might be one of the few. In this video, we'll reveal 10 powerful signs that often appear in the lives of those who are called, chosen, or awakened for something greater. As we go through each one, I invite you to reflect, truly reflect, on your own life. You may be surprised at how deeply some of these signs resonate. Let's begin. Sign 1. Mysterious synchronicities that defy logic. We'll start with one of the most mind-bending signs. Unmistakable synchronicities. Those surreal moments where reality seems orchestrated. You think of someone you haven't heard from in years. Your phone rings. You're wrestling with a decision, and suddenly a stranger says exactly what you needed to hear. To others, it's coincidence, but to you, it feels like a message. For those who are chosen, synchronicities don't feel random. They feel strategic, almost like the universe is tapping you on the shoulder, guiding you, affirming your direction, or warning you when something's off. You might notice symbols, numbers, animals, songs, phrases that keep showing up right when you need them most. It's as if life is leaving clues, nudging you toward your true path. And when you follow those clues, the right people appear, doors open, timing clicks. Synchronicities are the secret language of the universe, and chosen ones, they've learned to listen. Sign 2. Empathy that goes beyond words. Next is a trait that can feel like both a gift and a burden. Deep, overwhelming empathy. Chosen ones don't just understand emotions, they absorb them. Walk into a room, and you can instantly sense what others are feeling. Anger behind a smile, grief hiding in silence. You may feel emotionally exhausted after being around certain people, even if no words were exchanged. Sometimes you feel other people's pain as your own, not because you're fragile, but because your heart is wide open. This kind of empathy often extends to animals, plants, even places. You might feel sorrow walking into a forest that's been harmed, or peace when standing barefoot on sacred land. But it's not easy. You may struggle to separate your emotions from what you're absorbing. You crave solitude, not because you're antisocial, but because your soul needs space to reset. Over time, many chosen ones realize this empathy isn't a curse. It's a compass. It points them toward healing, service, and understanding on a level few can comprehend. Sign 3. Dreams that feel like portals. Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid, so real, that it stayed with you for days? That's our third sign. Vivid, symbolic, even prophetic dreams. These aren't your average forgettable night visions. They're rich in detail, emotionally intense. Sometimes they feel like another life playing out while you sleep. You might dream of a place you've never seen, only to stumble upon it years later, or hear a voice delivering a message that turns out to be exactly what you needed. Some of these dreams offer warnings, others bring clarity. Many are wrapped in metaphor, storms that reflect inner turmoil, flights that symbolize freedom, deaths that mark rebirth. Chosen ones often experience lucid dreams too, moments where they become aware inside the dream and can shape it. And sometimes they meet someone, a guide, a loved one who's passed, a presence offering peace, purpose, or even prophecy. If your dreams feel more like visions than fantasies, you may be more connected to the spiritual realms than you realize. Sign 4. A voice that isn't yours, but speaks truth. This next one may feel a little mysterious. It's the ability to connect with spirit guides, beings of light and wisdom, walking beside you even if you can't always see them. This connection doesn't usually start with flashing lights or booming voices. It begins with a feeling, a presence, that sense that you're never truly alone. You might receive sudden thoughts that feel not yours, but wise, grounding, or exactly what you needed to hear. Or you'll notice signs after asking for guidance. A feather, a song lyric, a stranger's words that seem custom written for you. Over time, many chosen ones begin to feel like they can converse with these guides, not through speech, but through signs, symbols, meditation, dreams. You may feel protected in moments that should have gone wrong, or guided toward paths you didn't expect. Spirit guides won't control you. They won't force your hand, but they offer. They illuminate. And if you choose to listen, their messages can shift the entire course of your life. Sign 5. Seeing what others can't. Auras and energy fields. Our 5th sign is a powerful awakening of the eyes beyond the eyes, the ability to perceive auras. You may catch glimpses of soft color fields around people or animals, a faint glow, a shimmer that dances in the light. At first, you might question your sanity. You blink, look again. Still there. These energetic signatures can appear as colors: deep blues around calm souls, fiery reds around those in turmoil, or clouded grays around the emotionally weighed down. Sometimes, you don't even see the aura, you feel it. Walk into a room and instantly know who is hurting, who is hiding something, who is radiating peace. Over time, chosen ones learn to read these energies like emotional landscapes, and when they combine this gift with their empathy, they become incredible healers, teachers, or simply safe havens for others. But remember, seeing auras isn't just visual, it's intuitive, it's energetic, it's real. And if you've had these experiences, you're not imagining it. Chosen ones often experience a curious phenomenon, bodily sensations that defy logic but feel deeply spiritual. You might feel tingling in your hands when you're speaking truth, pressure in your forehead when meditating, or chills that roll down your spine during moments of profound knowing. Some describe it as a buzzing energy in the crown of the head. Others feel warmth flood their chest when they're aligned with purpose. These are not random glitches, they're signals. When you feel energy in your body with no medical explanation, it may be your spirit aligning, your intuition activating, your consciousness shifting. In some cases, these sensations accompany what's known as a Kundalini awakening, a release of stored spiritual energy that rises through the spine, awakening dormant parts of the soul. These feelings can be intense or subtle, but they're real. They're your body becoming a vessel for something greater. The physical and spiritual are not separate. Chosen ones know. The body speaks, if you're willing to listen. Sign 7. Repeating numbers that follow you. Ever feel like you're being watched by numbers? You glance at the clock, 11:11. The receipt total, $22.22. License plates, room numbers, phone numbers, it's always the same pattern. This is more than a coincidence. For many chosen ones, this is the language of angel numbers, coded messages from the unseen realms. Each number sequence carries a vibration. 111, a gateway has opened. Align your thoughts. 333, your guides are with you. 555, change is coming. 777, a spiritual shift is unfolding. These numbers show up when something is happening beneath the surface. They appear at crossroads, moments of doubt, or just when you need a little divine confirmation. Chosen ones don't just see the numbers, they feel their meaning. Over time, you may begin to anticipate them, understand them, even receive direct guidance through them. Numbers are not random, they're woven into the code of this universe. And if you're seeing them, the universe is calling you by name. Sign 8. A soul. Bond with nature. Next is a sign that reconnects us with something ancient, a deep, soul-level connection to nature. For the chosen, being in the forest isn't just peaceful, it's awakening. You don't just admire a sunset, you feel like it's speaking to you. Trees, rivers, animals, even stones. They seem alive with quiet intelligence, and somehow, you understand them. You might feel physically lighter when you're barefoot in the grass, or overwhelmed with grief when you see pollution, deforestation, or suffering animals. Nature doesn't feel like something out there. It feels like home, like family, like something sacred you're meant to protect. This connection can also awaken gifts, plant communication, energy healing with natural objects, or the ability to sense ley lines and earth energies. Many chosen ones receive their greatest insights in silence, surrounded by trees, under the stars, by the ocean. It's in these places that your spirit remembers what the world forgot. We are nature, and nature never forgets her chosen. Sign 9. Feeling like you don't belong. This next sign can be the hardest one to carry. A lifelong sense of being different, like you're out of place, even when surrounded by others. From a young age, chosen ones often feel like outsiders. You may struggle to relate to the conversations around you. You may feel older than your age, or like you were dropped into a world you don't fully understand. This isn't about arrogance. It's about frequency. Your soul is tuned to a different channel, one that values truth, depth, and meaning over small talk and surface living. Because of this, your path may feel lonely at times. Friends drift. Families don't understand. But this solitude has a purpose. It's where your gifts mature, where your voice gets clear, where you remember why you came here. Over time, many chosen ones find their soul tribe, people who reflect the same light, the same knowing, the same inner call. Until then, you walk alone, but never without purpose. Sign 10. A calling that never leaves you alone. Our final sign is the most defining of all, a persistent inner calling that refuses to fade. It might not have words, it might not make sense, but it's there, in the quiet, in your dreams, in the ache of your heart when you know you were meant for something more. It doesn't matter how much you try to blend in or how often you push it aside. The calling returns, again and again. You may feel pulled toward healing, teaching, creating, awakening others. You may not even know the what or how yet, but the urge to serve something bigger than yourself never goes away. That is the signature of a chosen one. You are not here by chance. You are not broken or lost or late. You are on time, even if it doesn't feel like it, and your calling is real, even if no one else can hear it. These signs are not a checklist. They are echoes, reminders of who you are beneath the noise. If even a few of them resonated with you, take a breath and honor that feeling. This is not fantasy. This is remembrance. You are waking up, and in that awakening lies the beginning of a powerful path, one that only you can walk. Trust it, nurture it, and when the time comes, step into it. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. If this video stirred something within you, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need these words. Until next time, may your path be clear, your heart be brave, and your soul stay guided by the light that chose you.